Okay, maybe now it'll work. I tried the last option, I think. It says I have excellent connection. Could this be it? Hopefully so. The last option I took was I just simply unplugged the router and plugged it in again, waited a bit. I sincerely hope that's all I need to do. So, hello. Hopefully, third time's the charm. Hoppy, I hope it is. I'm looking at the preview. It says excellent connection. Clue's head in the corner is a good indicator of whether or not the stream is paused. So, she's rotating, so it means that it's good. I'm gonna move the mic up just a smidge so it's not in the way. Yeah, I hope so too, because it was working just fine like a week ago, and I wouldn't know why that it would be so dramatically incompetent now. So hello, welcome, enjoy your stay, no matter how long or temporary the stream is. Okay, I'm kind of like frozen in place right now. My hands up as though I'm waiting for something to happen that's bad. Hello, little doe. Hopefully everything is back to the way things were. And okay, it's being a silly goose now. It's saying the stream's current buy rate is lower than it should be. So it's trying to fuck with me because I lowered it and now it's like, no, it's got to be higher even though it was too high last time. It's being a real silly goose right about now. I'm going to go to the live stream in a different tab and we're going to see what the quality is, and if it's bad then I might change it. Okay, it looks good on this end. Does this mean no stream tonight? It depends on how good the stream is right now. If it wants to be fucking with me, then, you know, it is what it is. I don't think Hoppy, for once, I don't think it is YouTube. It might just be me. It's not you, it's me. So I don't know. It could be a Wi-Fi issue, simp. It could be. Yeah, poor me. I don't know. I don't see how it could be my internet. It's not the best out there, but it's definitely not the worst. I was able to stream very well every time I was able to. So I guess I should just continue what I was doing, whatever that was. I feel bad because when I was trying to get the stream working for the second time, the last one, someone came in with a question. I don't think they knew what was going on with technical issues, and they asked me like a decent question, and I don't think I got around to. Well, I didn't get around to answering it. I don't remember what it was. So I hope they come back in. I will feel bad because I don't want them to think that I ignored them. Do I know X-Men? No, not really. Like, I know, like, of Wolverine and Deadpool, and that's honestly about it. I watched Deadpool, and that's really the only superhero movie I actually watch and can remember thoroughly. Well, thank you for trying, Hoppy, but I don't know how to, like, answer something that would have to go along those lines. Maybe it could have jogged my memory, but at the moment, I don't know. Oh well. I'm sure they'll understand since there was a lot of loading issues. Hopefully. I don't like to ignore people. Unless I do it on purpose. Who's your favorite boy? I may not impersonate them on the spot, but I might not even know who they are. It was something along the lines, what do you do to start audios and animations? Gambit the Cajun? I don't know who Gambit is. Sorry, silly goose. What do you do to start audios and animations, perhaps? I guess I can answer that. But, what's the worst superpower to have? Being able to give anyone an STD, but only to yourself. Hello, Jill. Hi, welcome. So, if that is the question, the mysterious person asked, along those lines, if we're gonna just give or take, that's what they said. What do you do? What got you to start audios and animations? Like most people, loved cartoons as a kid, and I still do today. And I didn't really laugh a lot when it came to, like, funny cartoons. Mainly because I didn't understand the jokes. I was kind of, I didn't really have a sense of humor, I don't think, as a kid. And I was more interested in the way how a cartoon worked. I appreciated, like, how they can just make things come to life, and I always wanted to know how they did that, and then I just tried to teach myself when I was older. And I guess inspirations. James Baxter has to be a go-to inspiration. Animating the ballroom dance of Beauty and the Beast at the age of, like, 21 to 24, that's insane. And he's still doing work to this day on certain shows, and as soon as you see a very fluid animation in a show that normally isn't, you'll be like, yep, they had James Baxter in the studio that day. As for not safe for work, that is something that they mentioned in that question. I remember not safe for work was brought up. There's 3 artists that I immediately think of, and it's Cheladoy. They're a furry artist who is very fluid and detailed in their animations. Flou, Flou. they have more of an anime sort of style, but are also very fluid in their animation. So it's not exactly I lost train of thought. Like it's not like standard anime where like the animation isn't the best. Like Flower tries to add like the fluidity of Western animation into the anime style, and the way that they animate shadows is something that I'm inspired to do. They taught, like, we DM'd back and forth a bit, and they taught me a thing or two of how to be better at a craft. And then the third, I'll just say artist and not animator, but specifically Dark Nud he's a French Canadian, not safe for work artist who really knows how to turn a sketchy line art into something that looks really good. My first commission I've ever done, and the only one I've ever done, was I commissioned him to do my character Clue in his style for my Twitter profile picture. And then as for audios, I won't say girlfriend, but I did have a lover at the time who listened to Not Safe for Work audios. And I was like, the fuck? You listen to those too? Because my female inspirations, my only inspirations were a Dangerous ASMR, Variana at the time, and Ruthie Wren. I liked the way they did role-playing storytelling, and I always loved to listen to them, both safe for work and not. And then the lady friend at the time kind of spilled the beans that she did as well, listened to those, but only as the male variety. I'm like, really? And then I asked, should I do that? And she's like, oh yeah, you should. I like your voice. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it turned out plenty of people liked my voice. So I just went with the flow at that point. Okay, that went on a huge tangent to answer a question for someone who theoretically isn't even here. Let me catch up on chat. He is a 6-foot hunky man. That's me. That loves to bug a certain Mississippi girl called Rouge or Rogue. How is everyone? I'm doing well. Jill, how are you? It's been a day. Love you either way, at least you know. Marvel, I'm happy. Well, love you too. Error? What the fuck? I'm gonna still answer these questions. I'm 6'2" specifically. 6'3", but then I had surgery, and then about half an inch was taken off my back. I honestly loved how even while the stream was going haywire, Nightly swore like a Texan. Dang nabbit. Yeah, I try not to curse too much. I do anyway, but not nearly as much as I had before. I missed that part, Hoppy. Yeah, he's truly a cowboy, man. Yeah, I'm Midwestern. Beauty and the Beast, all hand-drawn animation. Yes, of course it was. What are you on about? Little Doe deleting that message, you silly goose. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, well, if you have to go, you have to go. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed your time in the meantime. Will there be a Thief Part 2? Yes, eventually. I got busy writing the script a couple of days ago and then took a break. You had me at Bro 6 foot. You had me. Oh, I already read that part. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Um, Mr. Preman, if you edit your own audios, in which I am sure you do, is it weird when you hear your own voice, especially when moaning? Does it still kind of weird you out today? Not as much anymore. If anything, it gets really tiring. I do everything on my own, and unless I need someone else to properly voice act, to do a cooperative thing, which I have yet to do, but I will in the future. It was very. I hate the word cringe, but I did wince every time I heard my own voice. I think it's a thing where most people hate their own voice. I have a question. Are you pan or bi? I am neither. I consider myself to be pretty straight, but I do make gay or gender neutral audios as well, because I believe that I should broaden my audience. And I've had, even though before I've done gay audios, I had some guys comment on my videos saying I'm a guy, but I still enjoy these. And I thought, well, if I have a small percentage of people who are listening to my audios who are guys, I should make a few to cater to them. So, yeah. I mean, I think I have bi tendencies where I can I don't know. It's a real gray area when I mention it, but sometimes I'll see a femboy on Twitter and not know they're a femboy and be like, oh, they're really attractive, holy shit. And then I see, oh, wait a minute, they have a dick. I can't take back what I said, though. They are a very beautiful twink. But other than those occasions, I'm never really sexually attracted to men. Hurts for you, Nightly. Thank you, Doe. Thank you. Surprisingly, our pretty man is straight. What was that, demon? Yeah, whoever's name is I try to replicate their name. It goes ah. With how good you are. What? With how good you are at acting in your audios, you'd be pretty great at D&D. I've played D&D a few times with my friend group, maybe 2 or 3 times. I really enjoy D&D. I like being a menace, but D&D is fun, but I think I can only do one-off stories. I can't go I don't know, twice a month. Don't judge my grammar. Simp, I'm sorry. I don't have any judgment toward it. I just it just threw me off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm a Nazi in grammar. Be glad that I'm not a Nazi in anything else but grammar. Does anyone want snacks? Oh man, if I didn't care about diet. Hello, Tian Young, lurking. Very well. I hope you enjoy your stay, no matter how stinky the stream might get, because I've had issues in the past hour or so. If I had a snack right now, I don't even know what I would want. You're not going back to prison? Too bad. Hello, Eva. Is that Eva? Eva? Some names I'm not sure how to pronounce, but hello. Welcome. I'm trying to figure out how to do the frames right now. I think I got the jowl kind of... it reminds me of Nixon's jowl movement from Futurama, just going, oh. Okay. Have you ever had anyone interrupt you while making an audio? Thank you. Um, interrupt? Not intentionally. Like, it depends on what you mean by interrupt. Hello, Jay. Hi. Welcome back. Uh, to interrupt, usually I wait for people to leave the house and then I record. But interrupting wise, I just hear the door slam and that's when I know I can't record anymore. Because I live with my mom, her fiance who moved in, as well as his daughter who recently moved in as well. Thank you, Hoppy, for potentially ruining the stream. If it does, I hold you fully accountable, and I'm gonna cry. Won't piss myself yet, but if I do, it is also your fault. Just remember that if you decide to jinx the stream. Speaking of interrupt, do your parents know of your audios? Your stepsisters? Yeah, I refer to her fiance and his daughter to be my stepsister and stepdad at this point because in October they're going to get married soon. So it's just easier to say. But they do know. And they're totally in support of it as long as I don't actually show my nether regions, anything that is considered to be genitalia, which I'm fine with. I'm not personally keen on doing that. Like, I don't want to make videos of like straight to the public of Pornhub just going the whole time stroking my wiener. So that was a very easy thing to accept as a treaty, pretty much. What was your mom's reaction when she found out you did audios? Can you one day do a Minecraft scene? I have before. I don't know. When it comes to video games in general, it's really hard for me to get into them again. Like, I love Minecraft, I love plenty of video games, and occasionally will play throughout the week, but I just don't have that energy to play multiple times. But to answer the question, my mom's first reaction was very... I don't want to say boring. It was just nonchalant, because I was doing audios for maybe 3 months until I was able to become a Pornhub model and be able to get some financial awesomeness out of it. And I decided to first have my shit go through the mail. So I would get my check in the mail, and then I realized, oh no, if it says that it's from Pornhub and my mom sees it, I'm going to have to break the news to her. So I decided I'm not going to let this simmer. I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off and tell her what's going on. And so I kind of broke the news to her like I had cancer. But then she's like, that's all it was? You made me really worried. I was like, no, I'm just letting you know. And she's like, and you're getting paid for this? You're not just doing it to do it? I said, I wanted to see how well I could do. Maybe I could, like, earn something off of this in the future. And what do you know? It's exactly what's happening. So she didn't care at all. We just make an effort not to tell anyone else in the family. I imagine the confession must have been awkward. It was more awkward for me than it was for her because she didn't care. Is this a new animation? Yeah, it's a safe for work one. I wanted to see how well I can animate lip syncing, like people talking, because all my animations have been nothing but just straight smut, and the last 3 years I've been working on a 15-minute cartoon that finally released, but that thing had no talking in it. It was just gesturing and just fucking, and that's all it was. So I wanted to see if I can actually make a dialogue-driven clip, and I'll play that audio right now.
Now, where's your girl?
Niece.
Right. Where's your niece?
I don't know.
You don't know. Now.
That's it. Your mom not caring sounds like that meme. I've seen it all before when walking in on her child bare naked. No, not like that. My mom is both laid back, but also has very, I don't want to say conservative tendencies. I'll just say reserved with a lot of things. What's the hardest part to draw on a body or face? It's a hard thing to... Oops, where'd that go? I'm gonna say either the hands or the feet. Honestly, I think feet are very hard to draw. Hands, I'm kind of getting used to, because if you're doing a cartoony style, hands are just easy to draw if you have a specific art style that you develop. If you're doing something that's more realistic, good fucking luck. Wait, Forrest, were you already in here when this stream started? Because if not, hello. The face, I don't find it hard to draw. Maybe it's just because my art style is more or less simplistic. It can get difficult at some point, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. It was just my phone telling me the weather. Well, hello, Forrest. Welcome back. There's nothing really difficult about drawing the face other than if you want to make, like, in the bottom right where you see Clue spinning the head, I think that's the hardest part, is trying to keep a consistent idea of what the character looks like in every direction. Your stream is sucky. Hey, remember, Hoppy, it might not be you. It could be me. It's not you. It's me. Cheeseburger. Oh, I could go for a good juicy burger. My friend Cody and I, this was maybe a year ago, he was bullying me because I had, like, we ordered burgers, and he ordered it with, like, pretty much almost everything on it. It did look like a good cheeseburger, but I'm more or less a very picky eater. And so I just ordered a plain double cheeseburger. Just the cheese and the meat and the bun. And he's like, you're a child. And I said, and you're an idiot. Shut up. Why are you calling me names out of nowhere? And he's like, you're ordering like something a kid would order because they don't like anything. I said, I like I like every ingredient that's on a burger. I just don't like them all together. I like them separate. And he said, that's pretty autistic. And I said, it might be, but why don't you give it a try, smartass? And he's like, fine, I will. And maybe 2 or 3 days afterward, he called me. And he's like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I got a double cheeseburger plain, and that shit's really good. Like that's a real mood. And I said, yeah, you owe me an apology. He's like, I'm sorry. I said, you better be, you shit face. Burgers from where? Not White Castle, right? I think those are considered sliders, but they're the same. White Castle sucks. That is like, you, I've never been to White Castle, but to me that just sounds like you wanted to go after a fucking kingdom. And sliders are good, by the way. I made sliders maybe 3 nights ago. I think I'm gonna have White Castle. I'm gonna drive like maybe an hour to the nearest White Castle, and then I'm going to just eat it to spite you. Pulled pork sliders are S tier. I can't say I've had those. It's not that I don't like pork, it's just my least favorite meat. Like, I'd prefer any other meat, but I would still eat pork if there's nothing else. But where from? Jeez. There's some Culver's. A Culver's burger sounds really good right about now. A butter burger, I believe they're called. Are you trying to get back at me for flustering you constantly? No, not at all, you dingleberry. Rank your favorite meats? Ah, oh, Christ. Why'd you do that for? You didn't... okay. Beef. Chicken. Pork. No, wait. Crab. Ha. Steak, crab, chicken. Shit, I guess pork isn't... I'm okay. Land animals. Okay, can we be fair? Land animals. The main 3. Okay. Cow, chicken, pig. Boom. Turkey goes in with chicken. I don't care what people say. Too much work to eat crab. That's what a lot of people say, but you know what? I become like a monster when I eat crab. Like, I can feel people's embarrassment when they, when there's like the rare time we go to a seafood place and I order just a big thing of crab, because I don't use the crackers to snap the shells off. I use my bare hands and I just break them in half and just suck the meat out, and they're like, Jesus Christ. So little meat for so much work, that's arguable. I don't think you've had a big enough crab to really know the effort that it goes into. Like, it's so worth going through all that effort is what I'm trying to say. Also, it's kind of like a give and take repeat, because like you're feeding yourself energy from the crab and you're giving your energy to work on breaking open the crab. It's like you're you're slowly getting an intake of calories from the crab while also burning them from breaking it. Does anyone like carne asada fries? I don't know what that is. Hi, Luna. Why were you not notified? I don't know. Puts fingers on lips, looks coy, away from camera. Donate big crabs to the Simp Foundation. Carne asada. I'm gonna copy and paste that real quick, and I'm gonna search them. Maybe I'm lying and I have had them. No, I haven't had them. These are just nacho fries. What are you talking about? These look like gourmet nacho fries. You fibbing to me? Our Nightly acting like a little ooh anime schoolgirl. Yeah. Exactly. There's so much food I could go for right now, but I know I would regret and feel sad in the mirror later about. Like, I want to have poutine. I want to have... Ooh, we do have a steak in the fridge. We have plenty of meat in the fridge. Man. There's other burgers that I'd want to have, but I don't want to dox myself because they're local chains. Or, just ma and pa shops. Mozzarella sticks, grilled cheese. Man, you know, it's completely on accident, but when I make my burgers, when I toast the bun and the cheese starts to melt, not just because of the burger, but from the bun itself, and when I take a bite, I taste both cheeseburger and grilled cheese just because of the way the cheese interacts with the buttered toasted bun. It's so great. And there's a place somewhere in Wisconsin that I'd love to try them. You get 4 mozzarella sticks, but they're the size of bread loaves. They're huge. Which, like, they look good, but then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you're just gonna bite into a chunk of melted cheese. Big whoop. I gotta start watching more Nikocado Avocado. Honestly, one of his reasons for eating that much is to help people stop their craving. And honestly, it works. Not because it's like repulsive to some people, but when I see him eat like 2 giant pizzas, I honestly don't want to eat it anymore because I feel like I'm satisfied just looking at someone else eat it. It's very weird. Or like, I'll watch him eat that pizza while I eat something that I still enjoy that's healthier. Ramen with the side of steak is delicious. I could eat that all day. I didn't know yet. Well, I guess you could have like anything in ramen, but I know about having like pork with your ramen. I didn't know like steak was something to do with it either. What's a weird food combination you like? Fries and ice cream is not a weird combination. That has been a thing since like McDonald's came up. Like my mom told me like when she was growing up in the 70s, like that was a huge thing people would do. Is dip their fries in their shakes and stuff. I'll die on this hill since we were talking about burgers. I tried this maybe a few months ago with a burger. Put grape jelly on your burger. That shit tastes good. And yes, I got that from the SpongeBob episode. It's weirdly good. And it's very reminiscent of grape jelly meatball recipes. And if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much barbecued meatballs, but if you add grape jelly into it, it gives a new flavor to the barbecue, but not overpowering. If anything, it's just a more sweetened taste and gives a different consistency to the sauce. So you don't really taste grape. So yeah, that's mine. I had to let someone know I was streaming. YND, are you shaggy? Wait, hang on. Before I answer that, simp, I'll just say no. Because, no. You've never seen SpongeBob? How about you fucking change that and watch seasons 1 and 2? That's the best era of SpongeBob, because now they made him like a creepy man-child. Spicy ramen, fucking love. A kind person gifted me like this really spicy black sauce that you pour into ramen. I can't get enough of it. Like, I don't have ramen, so I can't use it for anything right now, but gee whiz. I've never had Spam. I kind of am afraid to. I'm ignoring you? How am I ignoring you, Luna? Ramen has been there after I listened to Nightly. I'm confused. SpongeBob has been so ruined for me I can't even look at the guy without cringing internally. Well, you gotta watch the older versions. I don't know what... I'll be honest, Luna. It's not in a bad way. I think it just kind of blended in with all the text, and I just didn't see yours. That's not something I'm doing intentionally, and I do apologize if you feel left out. Is the stream having a stroke again? YND, do you want boba tea? I've never had boba tea. The only tea I've ever had was sun. Is it called sun tea? Sun iced tea? My grandma makes it all the time. Oh. There we go. The music cut short. Hello, Jasmine. Everyone say hi to Jasmine. She makes really good animations and art, and she's done a lot of fan art that involves my audios. So go support her. Please, NTY. You've never had boba tea? Living under a rock? Boba tea is... Says you. I don't know. There's something just makes me very uncomfortable with stuff floating in the bottom of my drink, and that's why I don't trust boba that much. I don't even know what that is. Are those berries? Are they like Cocoa Puffs? I don't know. I'll never trust it. Yes, everyone make her blush. I make her blush every time I join her Discord, and then she's all like... She's like, When someone spams a bunch of random letters and text, that's her in real life. I'm very, scared to try new things. Like, it took me so long to drink even Baja Blast for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is actually good. I better stop drinking this or I'll get addicted. OMG, Pre-Man, have you ever had pho? It's my favorite food currently. I've heard of it. I can't picture it, so I'm gonna say no, I have not. Boba is just flavored pasta nightly. That's a lie. I don't believe that. The only Boba I know is Boba Fett, and that's still pretty lame. Yes, Jasmine is a very talented lady. Also, everyone should, like, give her a belated happy birthday. She just turned 21. I'm trying to make her embarrassed as much as possible right now. Some of you don't like Star Wars? Well, whatever, Luna. You're a lunatic. Damn, some of y'all have never had good Asian foods. You know what? I'm from the greatest country in the whole world, the United States of America. I don't need no Asian cuisine. You better not, none of you act like a kawaii girl. You'll get banned. That's the law. If I did a Hank Hill audio, it would be very underwhelming, just like the character. Ooh, Nightly Senpai, don't ban me, please. Ooh. Fine, maybe I won't. Jasmine's gonna DM me later and be like, why'd you do that? You're so mean. I'll be like, I know. I'm pretty cool that way. None of you act like a kawaii girl, says a pretty man who acted just like an ooh anime girl not too long ago. I'm the exception, remember? I'm your quote-unquote cult leader. I'm not the one who said I was a cult leader. I was pretty much forcefully appointed as one. Hank Hill is great, but Dale is better. They got their ups and downs. I like Hank more than Dale. Be careful, Luna. You're pushing your luck. They killed Kenny? No. Jasmine, you know that I'm like a god tier gaslighter. I don't use it for evil. I use it just to josh around. When are you getting your matching robes? I don't know. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond. Pick one out, I guess. I'm going to skip this frame and get to the next one. Our robes need to be purple. Sure. How about purple with like a very dark red lining?
Now, where's your girl?
Niece.
Right. Where's your niece?
I don't know.
Okay. So, yeah, Jasmine, I told you. Our robes need to be purple. I already read that shit. What? Nightly, since I called you senpai, can you call me Luna-chan? No. Someone make that a concept. Don't say that. I keep bringing her up, but Jasmine will just, like, at a snap of a finger, will make things a reality, like, really quick. Like, I'll just be drawing in the middle of the night, my eyes bloodshot from the blue screen of my monitor, and then I'll get a bleep bloop, and I'll look, and Jasmine will say hello, and I'll say hi, and then she'll immediately throw a giant picture of, like, a concept of just something that happened, like, not even 20 minutes ago. It's crazy. Luna, you need to, like... You need a chastity belt or something. Jesus. All hail YND. No, please don't. So what you're saying is Jasmine is the cooler Shut up. I won't make threats in this. I was gonna say I'll harm you in a very dramatic way. You can't say that. I'm the cool one. I am.
I don't know.
I think I'll focus on the color right now. I'm a little overwhelmed with how I should focus on the next frames here. Jasmine is pretty cool, I guess. She can be mean, though. Like, I had a farm in Minecraft, and I was really happy. I was like, oh, I love these bees so much. And then she's like, oh, you love these bees, do ya? And I said, yeah, I love them very so. And she's like, well, let's change that. And she just murdered all of them. Killed all my bees. YND is cool and Jasmine is awesome. Okay. It's Jasmine's stream now? I can't believe it. That's like a really mean thing to do. I tried so hard to get this stream working. And this is how she repays me? You're my hero. Will you sign my pillow? I aspire to be. Wow. I love how we go from praising Pretty Man to Jasmine. So what you're saying is, you tried to shoot me, and instead you murdered my bees. What am I doing right now? Okay, the neckline goes right there. The neck is so weird right now. Unintentionally, you were purposefully running around after me, trying to kill me. This is just like... Never mind. You know what? Fuck it. Every single time I'm in any community, everyone turns against me. Though it is my own downfall. I cause it. She's the cult leader now. I feel like Woody and, like, Jasmine just showed up as Buzz Lightyear. This is crazy. Great, now you're offering Jasmine snacks? Great. Great, I'm gonna... I guess I'll be in the cuck chair now. Thanks, Jasmine. Hoppy, I will smite you. You better not say that again. Jasmine, shut up. Okay, Luna, sure. I'll pat your head and say sure. I don't know. I feel overwhelmed right now. But, like, not in a bad way, just... not sure how to respond to things right now. So many things to focus on. So much happening. Jesus. Your laugh is cute. Stop it, Hoppy. I swear. I'm gonna hippity hoppity over there and kick your ass. How do you like that? Okay, Luna. In my cult throne, you can be on a leash sitting at my feet. I have nothing to laugh about right now. You can't make me laugh. I don't like laughing too much. It gives me a headache. Oh, damn it. I just realized how it sounds. I hate laughter. Luna, because you hate Star Wars, I'll purposefully have you in Princess Leia's golden bikini. Now, Jasmine, you underestimate the power I hold. Jasmine can be one of my, like, alien dancers. I'll be honest. I got into Star Wars when I was 6. And I'd watch the movies, like, over and over again. I was one of the kids that would watch movies over and over and over again every day on repeat. They're so great. Collected Legos of Star Wars. Just absolutely loved them. I was known as the Star Wars kid in school. And yet, I don't find anything from Star Wars, like, sexually appealing. Like, I've seen so much art that people have made on Twitter. Animations that have wonderful talent behind them, and yet I can't get into it. I don't like it. Like, if I had a significant other who was going to dress as, like, I don't know, a hot Jedi, Sith, alien, whatever, I would not be into it. YND be like, it's not a phase, Mom? What's not a phase? I was known as a Minecraft kid in school. Ha! Loser, wearing the Minecraft t-shirts. Dude, General Kenobi, hello there. Nightly's talking down on us like some dominant daddy, but his description says drawing and coloring like a good boy. He's all bark and no bite. Shut up. You don't find Kenobi hot? I find him to be handsome, but I don't... like, I'm straight. I can't say that. I've made myself as a Sith. I have Jedi robes and a lightsaber somewhere packed away. Like they're legitimate robes. They fit really nice on me. I saw a Star Wars cookbook and one of them was Kenobi kebabs. That's not real. That's not a real dish in Star Wars. What's next? It's the Anakin roast. They just you just sever the arms and legs of a chicken and have it roast for a while. Nightly, you're submissive. I just admit it. You'll get pet name. You're submissive. Just admit it. You'll get pets and treats. No. Show us your Lego collection. I would if it wasn't all packed away right now. There's still so much stuff that's in the basement after we moved in that we just haven't got around to. But I have so much Legos that in my old childhood room, I didn't have enough room to put all of it in my room. Oh no, I get what you're saying, Luna. I'm just... she just looks out of it. Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay, now we have to erase this one, and then this one. I got it for my uncle. Oh, okay. If there's a cookbook I really want, it's the Skyrim one, because they're legitimate recipes for the dishes that you can find in the game. Can I do the Are you trying to say rituals, Jill? Pretty man, what was the weirdest and funniest human and animal interaction you've ever seen? One man, one horse. What's your favorite Lego set? In general, or the one that I personally own? Nightly is a switch. He's my king and has me on a leash, and he's your good boy that you have on a leash. You know what? I do like to switch. Yes, what Jasmine says. I do like to switch. Sometimes a Dawn needs a break, and sometimes you want to follow instead of lead, and it is a nice palate cleanser, I guess you could say, because it's just refreshing, you know? You don't have to put all the effort into something for once. That I own? It's kind of hard. I have tied favorites just because they have sentimental value. There's the Star Wars V-Wing. If you look that up from like maybe 2007, that's the one I've got. That was my first Lego set that I bought with my own money. No, just in general, that was my first Lego set. And then if you look up Jango Fett's Slave 1, that's probably going to be my favorite if I had to pick between the two, because that one is very sought after, very rare. I got it for my 13th birthday. That thing is pricey. That thing goes for maybe $600, $700 now. I mean, one of the figurines in there alone goes for that price. Sadly, mine's a little busted, so it may not cost that much anymore. But, gee whiz. Any kinks, pretty man? I gotta really think. Like, list off some for me that you think could be good examples, because I can't even think between like what could be a fetish or a kink. Because kinks are like bonuses in like a sexual activity, you know? But a fetish is something that I think you require to get off, which I don't have any fetishes in that case. But some kinks, I'm like, oh, gee whiz. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna find an example of, like, if I had a dream woman, this is who she would be. Hang on. There she is. And it's safe for work too, so I can share it on screen. There she is. Dream woman right there. That's my kink. The end. I wonder, would any of you, especially Nightly, guess my kinks? Submissive, breedable, slave play, kitten play, daddy, all those things. I seem like someone with a daddy and breeding kink. Yeah, probably. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot who it was, but someone in a Not Safe for Work art server that I share with, they're drawing Lego smut. And I can't see what I'm doing with the sky layer. I'm gonna have a gray background right now. But holy smokes, I'm surprised that they like were able to pass like Lego women to be attractive. It was really scary. Why the hell didn't YouTube notify me when the stream worked? I'm sorry, Roberta. Hello, hello. Say hi to Jasmine, because I guess this is her her live stream now. She's a really great artist, better than me, in my opinion, to be honest. And she's done fan arts of various audios in the past. So much so that now I guess she has her own official characters that were arguably heavily based off of the Incubus audio. She just stole my characters. I'm only kidding, Jasmine. Don't get all flabbergasted. But legitimately a kink. I don't really know. I have preferences in some women that I find very attractive, but I don't think those are kinks. I think there's preferences, kinks, and then fetishes. I have the rights to them? Okay. Draw them fucking. And before you say, but I've already done that, Mr. Knightley, do it again. I have a preference to men with reddish hair. Well, I've only got reddish beard. I've got like my hair color is honestly probably the same color as this lady's. Maybe a bit more golden. I don't remember, honestly. My hair color is very unknown at this point since I shave a lot. Oop, I shouldn't do that. You could see things that you shouldn't. I was gonna try to find a picture of what my hair color looks like. Okay, here's me when I was 12. The hair color hasn't really changed, so hang on a sec. Load, you bitch. What's going on? Give us another cowboy impression? Maybe I won't. Oh, it's the Jasmine. Hello, thank you for... Come on. Load the picture. I just want to show my hair color, you dingus. Okay, this is me when I was 12. I look really... I don't remember looking like that, but here you go. That's my hair color. What a gross child. I'd stomp him with lead boots. Okay. Oops. When I was younger, my hair was all over the place. First it was red, then strawberry blonde, blonde, dirty blonde, dark brown, black, and then a chocolate brown. That doesn't make sense. Did you dye it? Because I don't think that's how hair works. Pretty man, you're so cute. Shut your mouth. I'll beat you up. I'll beat everyone up who gives me compliments. Then again, Jasmine might be all like, oh, I don't really like that. Please beat me up. Oh my god. It was all when you were an infant of 3 years old. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know how genetics work. I don't know how hair color works. Then I'll take your word for it, but I'm still skeptical about it. So you only want us to degrade you? No. Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up, you jerk. Don't be mean. Have you had a child? No, so shut up. Beat me up? You'll have to catch me first, pretty man. I'll throw compliments at you while you chase me down. Oh, I'll be panting like a exhausted dad if I try to chase someone. Don't eye colors change from when you're born? Maybe like saturation, but not like color, I don't think. If it does, it's new to me. You'd be panting like a good boy. Shut up. Leave me alone. All of you are ridiculous. Like if this is, I'm not saying it's difficult to handle, But if this is how, like, a maximum of 10 people on average are going to talk to me in, like, this kind of stream, I wonder, like, what would happen if I had, like, 1,000 people watching. I would hate that. I would really hate to be a streamer. I'll get to throw compliments at him, but I keep them to myself. Smart move, Jasmine. My eyes change based on the light. Who said you left, Jill? My brother is one of those who were born blonde and then the hair color changed while he grew up and now his hair is pitch black. Now, we were talking about X-Men a bit ago. I think all of you are like lesser tier X-Men. Pre-man's best defense is telling people to shut up. Yes. Fine, Luna, you can tell. Maybe. I guess. Just this once. I'm trying to think of new audio ideas to do. I think I want to do one where, like, the listener's boyfriend is just not appreciative enough for having her, so, like, his dad steps in and pretty much cucks the son. You need a real DILF in your life. Yeehaw. I'm not flustered. I'm just aggressively embarrassed. Really liking this music. It's also by Dance with the Dead. Gives me kind of that energy to do something. It's the same thing? You're the same thing. You shut up. Man's in denial. You're in D's nuts. Got him. So in my dream, you had a meet and greet, and the only people who showed up were people from the streams. Then you were kind of upset about it, so we all went out drinking and partying. You're bored? What, am I boring you? Am I not enough for you? Is that it? You want me to act like a monkey for you? I wouldn't be upset if people didn't show up, and I would expect 0 people to meet me at a meet and greet, because I would probably not put as much effort as most people would into it. I would probably have a booth like that one guy that had the prove me wrong thing. I'm not really into social gatherings. You might meet me in public one day and you'd never know. Like, we might nudge shoulders and I'll be like, oh, sorry. And you'll be like, oh, asshole. And then you would walk away and you'll be like, wait a minute, that voice. And then you would turn around and I'm gone forever. Hello, Skull. I remember how to say your name. It's Skull. Not school, not skull, but Skull. Yeah, I know that Shadman's back to doing art. I follow him. I love Shadman's work when it's not, creepy. Well, I saw we went out for drinks and partying, which it's cute. I like that you had that dream, Luna. It's just, I don't even like going out drinking and partying. I'm a very stay-at-home person. No, I shouldn't have colored that part like I did. Speaking of me, people in public, what would be your reaction if you just heard someone in public listening to your audio link, it were to be blasted headphones because it was too loud? Oh, that already happened. Jasmine was doing an art live stream and she was listening to my interview with somebody. That actually happened, and I totally made fun of her. Yes, of course I remember. Third time's the charm to remember. Luna, I appreciate it. Gee whiz, don't get so offended. It's a nice dream, okay? It's nice knowing that people dream about me. Okay, how does this all look now? That doesn't look terrible, I don't think. I'm not offended. I'm upset because you only read I read the whole thing. I only addressed half of it, okay? That's all, Luna. I didn't half-ass read your stuff. Okay, what do you mean, Jasmine? I don't. You don't what? You're welcome, Luna. I guess you deserve a kiss. There you go. You know what's weird? People that can control their dreams. Oh, lucid dreaming? That's only happened like twice. It's pretty cool, though. Sincerely, you streaming makes me very happy, Pre-Man. Thank you for making my day. Why does it make you so happy? I'm just a guy who's doing minimal work. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Why are you gonna cry? Jasmine, you're being difficult. Let's see. Guess we have to do the stinky shading on this now. Actually, you know what? I feel like progress won't be made too much with this if I'm gonna stream, so let's head over to characters. Hello, Sam. Welcome. I wish I can do that, but I barely have any dreams now. That's a good thing, though. If you don't have any dreams when you go to bed, that means that your brain is on very low activity, and that just means that you're being well rested. Is there a way to practice controlling dreams? I think there's a lot of videos on YouTube to, like, teach you about it and articles, but honestly, who knows what's a lie and what's not. Jill, nothing happened too much, just people calling me names and being mean and screaming and being harsh. I still have this orc that I've yet to finish. I want to make that a background character, but I don't know yet. I want to make a marshal. So I'm going to look up a reference. The Californians. No, I didn't want an actual... Fuck off. The Californians. I have my pen in my mouth. 1957. I'm looking for a specific outfit to use as a reference, and from 1957 there was a show called The Californians that was based in, like, I want to say this in the 1800s. And there was a fella called the Marshal who was a lawman, and I want to see his outfit so I can get a good idea of who I'd like to reference. Okay. Let's see. I had a dream of some random guy and we were dating, then it was getting a bit spicy and my sister woke me out of it. That's how it usually goes, Jasmine. I don't dream, it means I'm a boring person. Whatever, Happy. I just said that means your brain is asleep and it means you're having a healthy sleep. Yes, according to most scientists, you can learn to control your dreams. You need something to tell when it's a dream, and then train yourself to learn to control the dream. I usually just let dreams go with the flow. I had a dream last night that I was held captive and kidnapped and I escaped with somebody. It was pretty underwhelming. I just forget my dreams 5 minutes after waking up. I don't know how you all do it to remember that. I don't know. Some dreams just stick to you. I still remember the first dream I had when I was 2. Honestly, it sounds cool to have control in your dream world. A little bit. Nightly speaking, this... What is that? Is that nerd? Are you calling me a nerd? Or a historian? Old man? You better watch it, Roberta. Since we're all talking about dreams now, has anyone ever had a dream that's very vivid but has yet to happen in real life? Like, it was basically a nightmare? Oh yeah, plenty of times. And I've had some dreams that have come true. Not as like a fortune teller thing. I think they were just very underwhelming, not so spectacular dreams of everyday stuff that it just was deja vu. I remember a nightmare I had when I was 4. I woke up and drank some milk, and then I looked down a hallway, and a black ghost came out of my mom and ate me. Wait, so you woke up and then you were eaten by a ghost? So it was like 2 dreams in one? You woke up and were still dreaming? Honestly, having dreams that predict the future sounds pretty based. Nah, it's kind of annoying. Very annoying. I need to have some water. My mouth is dry. Oh. Drinking ASMR. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I see, Luna. I got you. Okay. So, this character, I want him to be maybe 6 foot as well, just like, oops. Just like Mr. Farmer here. Yeah, that's about right. Go ahead and do that, so then I can get a good idea of his height over here. Thirst is quenched, exactly. Why are you so sure this is real life and not a big dream, and when we sleep we wake up in a real world? Because there's so much lunacy in dreams that, like, it's not consistent with reality and physics. That's my reason. Like, how come when I go to dream, or how come when I dream, sometimes it's in third person? The only vivid dream that I still remember to this day was the one I met my great grandmother who passed away a few years ago. Aw. See, those dreams are really personal. You hold on to those dreams. You can't forget those. I once had 3 dreams in one. It was scary as heck. It felt like it was constantly being chased and watched, which is weird because every dream I have has something to do with me running away. That just means that your dreams have, I don't know. If they're consistent, I wonder if you have an issue going on. I'm not really a believer of, like, oh, all dreams have meanings, da 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 da. But I don't know, if you're having something consistent. Let's look at chat again. What are you talking about, Jasmine? You're talking about the always chasing dreams? Jesus Christ, Luna. Calm your ass. Holy moly. I have a dream where I was burning and it was black and I was breathing and I woke up. That's nice. It's nice that you can smile about it, Jill. I don't know how to draw his fucking face. I need to look up some reference, maybe. Okay. I should probably pop out chat real quick so I can see what all of you are saying when I'm looking at reference. There we go. Did I say look at the chat again? What are you talking about? I thought I was talking to everybody. To those of you who have had this who, oh my god. To those of you who have this crazy dreams, do you wake up tired? Because when I had one dream, then I remember I woke up so tired. Yeah, usually when you have like wild dreams, I think your brain is exhausted and it kind of reflects on your mental health. I don't know what I'm doing with this fucking head. I'm already a little irritated. Fuck. What is going on? Where'd the talent go? I could have sworn that I had it a moment ago. What's everyone's favorite sleeping position? I sleep almost in a cuddled position because I like to sleep on my side, but I find it most comfortable if I have like one of those long pillows I can put my leg over. It's real nice that way. The flamingo or the donut? What are you talking about, Forrest? Do you sleep like a flamingo? Teach me, please. I'm not really saying much just because I don't really know what to really talk about dreams and such. All of you are scared of spiders? What's wrong with you? I love spiders. I see one on my desk time to time. I'm like, hey, bud. And it just goes away. But if it ever is, like, in bed with me, then it's an instant death. Don't touch me when I'm sleeping. Jill, why don't you conquer a fear, maybe, and, you know, kill it? I'm not gonna kill the spider. I would probably... I'd probably pick it up while it's wiggling. I'll put it in my mouth and go... and give it a home. Are daddy longlegs considered spiders? Has anyone seen the Spider-Verse movie? No, I haven't seen either of them. I know they're good, though. I've seen the animation of it, and it's stellar. Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong tool. Am I just, like, worn out? Can I not draw anymore? Just stick figure method right now. I don't know, I gave him a big black dick. No. I've seen a man eat a tarantula. I started trying to hit him and I started crying because I thought it was cute. I was like 8. Why would he eat a tarantula for? If this man did Miguel, that would be the death of me. Who's Miguel? Like from Road to El Dorado? Irrational fears, I don't know. I'm afraid of heights, I guess. What do you want to talk about, big guy? Me? I'm big guy? I don't know what to talk about, honestly. I'm almost like tapped out. I'm really tired, but What would I want to talk about? Miguel from Spider-Verse movie? I don't know who that is. Let's give him a belt. He's gonna be holding said belt. Oh my god. This is just chicken scratch at this point. Lord. My social battery. Oh god. Not the social battery. Hey Jill, make sure it's not in your hair. He he he. Yeah, Jasmine, you're about average height, I'd believe, 5'7". Nightly drink water. I don't have water. No, I do have water. There you are. Ooh, that felt kind of nice. I felt it hit the bottom of my belly. Ugh. Can you ask which time zone I'm in? I guess I'm in Central Time Zone. When did you start draw? I start draw when I was like 5. But like legitimately trying to draw, I think it was in senior year. I drew like a 6-year-old. And I felt like people thought, oh, he must be on the spectrum because he thinks his art is good. And they were like complimenting me like really childlike at the age of like 17 or 18. I was like, this is weird. I feel uncomfortable the way that, you know, people are giving me like, oh, that's real nice. I like the way you're doing that. Like it felt almost condescending, like how you would a kid. And I look at my drawings now, I'm like, holy smokes, they do kind of look like, I don't know, like a 6-year-old drew them, but I hope that I improved over time. What am I gonna look at right now? I don't know if I want to keep drawing. Guess I'll save that the way it is, and... Ugh. She looks zoned out. I'll read some more of the chat and I might call it a night. You realize you haven't eaten today? Fucking eat something. I got cake. Does anyone want some? No, I don't. Well, what kind of cake? School. Nightly has been spoiling us with his streams. He deserves a break to recharge. It's not really a spoiling. It's just a graceful entrance. Drink water is so refreshing, especially after feeling drained. Exactly. I'm trying to eat, but my stomach is being mean. How is it being mean? You gonna flow up everywhere? Anyway, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna lay down and play solitaire and just relax myself a bit. I hope all of you enjoyed. I'm sorry that the start of the stream was very hectic, very technically issued. But regardless, it was nice chatting with folks, being social with all of you beneath me, all of you who are my audience. You're all beneath my boot. I'm better than you. I'm kidding. Bye?